So I was feeling a little sad and I wanted to play the piano. Wait, I'm sorry, I'm on the wrong channel. Hello everybody, welcome to Alan's Programming TC101. Today we are going to learn all about strings and arrays as per the Mastery 24 and 25, I believe. Yes, these two. Okay, so we're gonna start by defining arrays. Okay, so let's go ahead and go over here. So arrays are basically containers of um, material. They contain stuff. Basically, what they are. They have three parts, if I'm correct. And they have a type. They have name of the type, and they have the, let's call it, the amount of elements that are gonna be there. Okay, so this is the basic structure of an array. It has a type, can be integer, character, string, actually not string will be later. Calm your horses. Sorry, integer, boolean, float type, double, whatever. And you get to name your array. Yay! And between these square brackets you need to put the amount of elements that you are going to utilize in your array. And right here I just have this array type amount. It doesn't do anything really. But below I have a array which consists of 5 elements, all of which are integers: 6, 7, 3, 8, and 10. And this is a way we can define those elements with these types of brackets and utilizing a comma. And that's basically it for arrays. They can be called in functions, which can be pretty helpful. And if you want to manipulate this, there are lots of things you can do with it. You can do functions with them, and you can play around with them. And here's where the strings come. Okay, so remember I told you that you could put string right here? Well, I was getting a little bit weird right there. You can, but that's better not to do that. Let's go ahead and uncomment this part. And commenting and comment that will, I always use this. No. We'll comment this and we'll comment this. Okay, so strings are basically arrays. That's what they are. All strings are arrays, but not all arrays are strings, that sort of thing. And which are defined by characters. Their type is characters because a string is a set of characters. And they don't need to, like the arrays, I forgot to mention that you don't need to put the amount actually in the array, the amount of elements in the array, because C++ is smart enough to know to make an array big enough for the elements inside your array. So you don't need to define how many there are, although they will always be one more than the actual length of your string, because this is a special case for the strings. They are arrays which contain a set of characters and a null type. This is the null type, the 0 right here, which is used to basically stop, to say, okay, we are going to stop with this string, and that's it for strings. And let's go ahead and output our string right here. So 9 we're saving, we're not saving that. Oh, spoiler alert, please. Sorry. And this is a mess. So, yay, we have our string right here. Another thing I can do with the string, I don't need to do it necessarily. I can just say string. The string is equal to string. And we're gonna go ahead and save it. We just get string, because the definition of that is just a set of individual characters. And so there's no need to really put it in the way of an array, but you can do that, and we'll see an example right now. We'll have a copy of apple.cpp, in which I have apple. I have a string called apple, which contains the elements a, p, p, l, e, and 0. And I have a for loop. What this for loop does is it basically prints the elements. This is what the printf, if I were to do printf right here, Atom automatically knows what I'm talking about, and that's what it does. It's kind of not to put me through the hassle of typing all of that. And notice this S is for string. The string type, it assumes that you're printing a string automatically, and we are not. We are looking at the individual characters of that string. So we know how to use a for loop by now, hopefully. But if not, well, it's basically going to just until it reaches the point, this condition in which apple is I, which is always going to be the 0, the null type. Well, it's going to print the elements. Where on the apple I string, and it returns 0. Let's go ahead and save and compile that, which is apple.cpp, and execute it. Yay! You can maybe turn we have our apple printed in individual elements, and we have the RA, P, P, L, and RE all printed individually, with each line taken being separated, kind of like our T pyramid. Remember that? So that's what strings and arrays are useful for, and you should always know how to use them. And that's it for now. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.